Hi, it's Emma from Centered Within, and I wanted to come on today to talk about animal connection because I've just done my YouTube channel. I do psychic readings for animals every single week. So I'm just going to change the light. Just changed, I think. So I do psychic readings for animals every week on YouTube, and I've just done a whole lot of videos just now, and it's just what's coming up time and time again. It's about how much your animals are talking to you, how much they have to say, and it's almost there's been a lost. I don't know. It's like lost in translation, and I'm not too sure if it's a lost in. There is an element of lost in translation, that is for sure, but it's almost. You know when your animal's not very well, and you know when they're down or feeling off or not quite themselves. But do you have a daily conversation with them? Do you daily connect in with them? And it's not just feeding them and things like that and grooming them or whatever it might be, but do you actually connect with them? Now this means not just when you're grooming them thinking, oh, I've got to do this, oh my God, I haven't done that, or when you're feeding them, or it might be different when you're having a cuddle and stuff like that, but when you're doing the day-to-day things with them, are you actually spending time connecting with them? You might say, well, how do I do that? When you're stroking them, talk to them. How are you feeling? Or seeing what they feel. And whatever comes to mind, whatever's coming to mind, that's started the connection. Holding your hamster or your mouse in your hand, or even with a fish. If you have fish, holding your hands on the glass, because it's all energy. You can still feel it. Connect with them, be with them, and the more you do it, the more they'll pick up on it, and the more you'll pick on what they're trying to say to you as well. Because animals have so much to say. They have so much to say. And the more psychic readings I'm doing for animals, the more it's coming up. The more that I'm getting them telling you things, them asking you to look out for this, to look into this. Maybe next time you're stroking your dog and your dog's next to you on the sofa, instead of stroking your dog and watching the TV or whatever else you might be doing, stroke the dog, but actually communicate with your dogs. Start having a conversation with them. Ask how they feel. Or if they are feeling off, when you're stroking your dog, use the energy from your hands. Use energy from your heart all the way down your arms into your hands, and use it on their body. Feel where your hands need to go. Feel into that. Speak to them, say you're willing to communicate with them. Ask them there for the help. Ask them, how can I communicate with you better? How can I connect with you better? What can I do to make this connection even stronger? Not saying that you don't love them, all that sort of stuff, but it's the connection. And maybe then you can pick up and understand what they're trying to say to you, what they're trying to tell you. What can you do to help them? I've seen recently how an animal can be a true reflection of the person's life and how they lead their life. It's like a mirror image. So almost like the animal's holding the energy for the person. It's like they've got the energy of the person, and they're holding it. And they've absorbed it, and it's like they're a true reflection of the other person. Now, what you do with your animals, you do the very best every moment, without question. You love your animals and you'll do the utmost best for them. That's not even part of the conversation. It's a connection. It's something that's got lost. Did we ever have it, or is it just been filtered out? You know, like the human and the animal, so different. But there's that bit in the middle, the huge bit in the middle. So today, when you're with your animal, stroking them, grooming them, feeding them, walking them, holding them, whatever it might be, consciously be aware of you and your animal. Feel the energy between the two of you through your hands, through your body. If you have a ferret or a rabbit, lay it across your chest if they want to do that. A cat, dog. Start feeding into that energy. Ground into that connection. Don't think about what you got to do. Leave that. Even if you do it for only 5 minutes, and then go back into thinking about what you've got to do. 5 minutes, and you practice this every single day. And see what you start to feel. What's the images that are coming through? What do you sense? What are you understanding? Because the connection you have is truly, truly amazing. But sometimes the connection is got one way, or it's got a bit clogged up, or because your life is in a certain way. It's like going through the motions. So see what you can do. See how you can bring this connection in. How can you grow this connection? I mean, I work with people one-on-one with this through my program, Animal Magic. It's either 1 week or 3 weeks. It's you and your animal and the connection. This is what I look at in depth, and the work I do is quite in depth. Because I do healing work with animals as well, and I was figuring out that the healing work with animals ended up being healing work for the owner as well. But this animal connection, this animal magic, this is a one-on-one program, looking in depth. But I wanted to come on here to speak to you because this is coming through time and time again. The collective message from your animals. They are trying to speak to you loud and clear. And how can you today start a process that enables this connection to grow? What can you do? Just seeing if anything else that needs to come through. No, that's it. Sending you so much love.